Houston's infrastructure and population are expanding rapidly, and the barrier to entry for local real estate is climbing right alongside them. Buyers are getting squeezed out of the urban core. The solution to housing shortages has existed since the 1950s, when volume home building emerged as the most effective method for producing mass-accessible home ownership. Today, that model is executed by Centex Homes. Operating as the value-focused subsidiary of the Pulte Group, they engineer houses specifically for first-time buyers and investors trying to break into the Houston market. This chart shows the primary appeal. While the broader Houston median home price continues to rise, Centex maintains entry prices starting in the mid-100s and capping in the 300s. As the broader Houston market becomes increasingly exclusionary, Centex offers a rare, highly affordable entry point into newly built master-planned communities. The official marketing pitch, a seamless experience. They promise a turnkey, move-in-ready home, fully equipped with smart technology and modern appliances. But homeowner forums and reviews often paint a different picture. Actual buyers frequently report frustrating quality control gaps, rushed workmanship, and delayed warranty responses. This is the core trade-off. You secure massive savings on the purchase price, but you must accept builder-grade finishes and the chaotic, fast-paced realities of high-volume construction. Our objective today is to deconstruct this value proposition. We're going to evaluate specific Centex models and community strategies to see if this builder makes sense for your primary residence or your investment portfolio. Choosing a Centex home is a calculated financial decision. It requires the buyer to actively manage the known trade-offs of the volume building model from day one. This map shows where Centex operates. They target the perimeter, communities like Mavera, Windrow, and Katy Crossing. The reality is the commute. You trade central proximity for distance, spending significantly more time driving to reach downtown Houston. You also need to account for MUD taxes, municipal utility districts. These perimeter developments often rely on MUDs to fund new infrastructure, which will increase your local tax rate. The upside to moving further out is the lifestyle package. You get access to resort-style amenities, larger lot sizes, and position yourself in high-growth corridors. Prioritizing resort-style amenities and larger square footage inherently requires sacrificing central proximity and accepting these higher local tax rates. Let's look at the actual houses. Two of the most popular four-bedroom models for both buyers and investors are the one-story Haskell and the two-story Jatton. This table details the layout specs. The Haskell delivers 2,280 square feet with 3 baths, while the Jatton pushes to nearly 2,400 square feet with 2.5 baths and a game room. Both reliably price out under $350,000. Centex utilizes an all-in packaging strategy. They include full appliance packages, smart home tech, and fully fenced yards right in the base price. The immediate financial benefit here is significant. For primary buyers, it means lower out-of-pocket costs at move-in. For investors, the property is fully rentable on day one. But there is a strict constraint to this model. What you see is exactly what you get. You cannot customize finishes, swap out lighting, or alter structural layouts during the build process. Upfront affordability and move-in convenience are directly subsidized by strict standardization and a total lack of personalization. High-volume construction schedules move quickly. To hit their targets, Centex relies heavily on a rotating pool of local Houston subcontractors. When you rotate crews that fast, consistency can drop. Actual buyers frequently report specific localized friction points, half-inch gaps in door frames, cosmetic flaws, and agonizingly slow responses from the warranty department. The most critical mechanical issue reported in Houston is the HVAC. Buyers have documented undersized air intakes and improperly installed AC systems that struggle to cool the house during a Texas summer. Because of this, hiring an independent third-party inspector before closing is an absolute necessity. You need an expert to verify the structural integrity and confirm the HVAC sizing is correct for the square footage. A proper inspection costs between $75 and $500. It is a mandatory investment while the builder is still financially motivated to hand over the keys and close the deal. Reliability in a Centex build comes from buyer-led oversight and independent verification rather than the brand name alone. This flowchart maps the final decision. To know what Centex is right, we filter their product through your financial scenario. If you're a primary buyer on a budget, willing to act as your own quality manager, follow this path to a yes. You escape the rental trap and build equity if you enforce standards. But if you are an investor focused entirely on cash flow and require a turnkey setup for a tenant, you also land on a yes. You'll see high tenant demand for a new 4-bedroom layout. Just calculate for faster replacement cycles on builder-grade fixtures. But if you're a customizer looking for premium finishes and a bespoke build, you land on a no. You'll need their premium Pulte brand. Centex is a highly effective financial tool, but only if your expectations align perfectly with the realities of a standardized, high-volume business model. Real estate success is inherently local. A community's viability depends on specific daily commute times, exact local tax rates, and your investment cap rates. Negotiating base prices with volume builders, navigating MUD taxes, and pushing aggressive third-party inspections through the builder's timeline requires experienced local representation.